Hey everybody, it is October 17th, 2017 here in North Dakota, and today's the first day I got out trapping for coyotes. Put out like 35 sets today. 70 degrees and not typical October weather again here in North Dakota. Cold front's coming through tomorrow. 40-mile-an-hour winds is not good at all for anything, so might just let what we got in the ground sit for 2 days and come back. Today's Tuesday, come back on Thursday and check, and then just keep continuing. Got 60 more traps to put in, but so far so good. New Polaris Rangers working great, getting me in country that I couldn't get into before, and spreading my traps out a little bit more this year instead of gang setting where every corner I'm going off my notes from years past and trying to pick the best locations instead of picking a lot of locations. That's why only 30 traps or 32 traps, whatever it is today, in the ground, is trying to find that sweet spot. So yeah, so far so good, and it's going to be a grind, and I just want to thank you guys all for watching, and you guys see any tips and tricks that you can pass along to me. I'm just like you guys, I work full time. This is just a part-time gig, and everything I've learned is 90% of it is from one buddy. So you kind of get stuck in a certain rut, but I'm trying different things, trying different sets that I've seen thanks to YouTube and all the trapping videos that are out there. So day one, and just keep going from here. So until talk to you guys again, good luck. All right, trap check day one, a modified trap check. Don't have the entire line up and running, just about 30 traps. So just got going this morning, checking them, and see, got my first animal of the year. Not a coyote, but a badger. So we'll go out and we'll take a look at it, but not really the animal we're looking for. And I can see it's really, really thin. They don't get prime here in North Dakota till February. So he's got the set tore up. So even though I know people have said there is a market for him, and there is, but not this time of year. So I think I'm going to just take him and do the old buried baited coyote set with a badger. So we'll go out, we'll take a look at it, and we'll remake and keep on getting down the line. Well, here he is. You can see got it really tore up. Just kind of along the fence line, running east and west, and then just a low spot and a curve in the field. I've caught coyotes here before, so put it here. Looks like a younger one, and yeah, we're going to go ahead and take care of it. Got him on Jarvo, which is the mouse-based bait. So we're going to take care of it and move on down. Okay, two traps later from just where we got that badger. And I got a fence line running east and west, kind of in the same pasture where we just got that other one. But I got a field, stubble field behind me. To the south and to the north, I have a big pasture with cattle, and kind of right on a corner, like a 45-ish outside corner of the fence line, with 3 cattle trails coming together, and set on this side of the fence away from the cattle, and we got our first coyote. So it's getting pretty windy. I'm just going to stay in here so we don't have all that wind noise. But we'll show you what it looks like. Looks like a pretty, pretty okay looking coyote. Not going to be the $150 coyotes, but the fur looks not too bad. It's really light colored, and so we'll see when we skin it tonight what the actual leather looks like. But first coyote, 2017 off and running, 2 animals and 7 traps checked, so not going to complain too much. So we are going to remake it, take care of this dog, and keep going. Okay, still trap check day 1. What I had here is got a stubble field I'm sitting in, and then goes into a pretty good sized pasture to the south. And that was just a sheep fence, and I seen a spot where animals were going underneath or in between that sheep fence, and so I just kind of blind set it on this side of the sheep fence, and got this nice looking coyote. So another looking little puppy, but they're a lot paler. The one I got in this one are a lot paler than what they were so far, you know, last year, comparatively. So we are going to take care of this one, and he's really got that fence tore up. It was totally intact. It was just dug underneath it. So I got some wire width. I think I'm just going to kind of wire it back up again and see if we can get another taker. So number 2 and counting. Okay, check day 2. Check day 1 ended up with 2 coyotes and a badger. First night with 28 traps, 2 for 28 isn't that bad of odds. Got out about another 30 sets yesterday, so we're sitting around 55 to 60 somewhere in there. And this is a trap that I set 2 days ago. And a dirt hole with land 140, which is a coyote, or excuse me, a beaver, mouse, and bobcat mixture with some key ingredients in it. And it looks like connected on a pretty nice looking coyote, a little darker on the back fur, but nothing I can do about that. But just getting going this morning. This is like trap number 8. So nice looking coyote, MB 550, full pad catch. So we're gonna go ahead and take care of this coyote, and we're gonna remake it. And got a bunch of traps to check yet, and I'm gonna move over to another farm and add some more traps. So hopefully by end of today, which is Wednesday or Thursday, the 19th of October, we should have 85 to 90 traps in the ground. And that's a lot for one guy. So we're gonna take care of this and keep on going. So 3 and counting. All right, still day 2. This is the very next trap, about half mile south of where I just got that coyote. What I have here is kind of it's a low spot. Got a fence line running from east to west. I'm in a stubble field, and this is just a low spot, and then kind of have a watershed, whatever, that goes into another big kind of a creek that runs east and west there. This is a big pasture that always has cattle in it. So, you know, just a low spot. Dirt hole here again. This was with Jarvo, the mouse based, and CK lure, which is a beaver caster base lure. No coyote glands or nothing in it, but little thin on this coyote on the back anyway, I can tell. Belly looks good, but you know, just another pup, but we'll take it. Another full pad catch. So it's kind of got the dirt hole tore up pretty bad, but I'm running a 4-inch dirt hole this year, so it probably looks a lot worse than it is. But 2 feet deep almost, so I'm guessing the bait's still in there, but I'll check it. We'll take care of this one and remake it and keep on going down. So far so good today. Really good, very happy so far. All right, still on check day 3. Got another coyote in a dirt hole, that land 140, the beaver, bobcat, and mouse mixture with that CK lure, which is the beaver caster base. And what I have here is fence line running north and south between 2 stubble fields. It comes down and kind of makes a T with fence line going straight north, and then we have a wash or a little creek that comes in from the east, and then it goes off to the west. So this is just kind of the X marks the spot kind of spot place where coyotes can be running. Got them covered for every direction. And then just on the other side I have another set that I don't see one bouncing, so got one anyway. That's number 5 total, 3 on the day. Once again, full pad catch, running stock MB 550s, offset, and then I weld up every J hook, so then I can pull them back out of the ground when I'm done with them. So another nice looking coyote. You can see it's a little thin yet. You can just see back on its, right on its saddle there, little thin yet, but hopefully NAFA, you do a good job and score him or put him or her as a heavy, not a semi-heavy. It takes a coyote from, my coyotes anyway, from a $60 coyote to $130, $140 coyote if they're the right color, between a semi and a heavy. So we're hoping for more money. Help pay for the toy, right? Yeah. So anyway, we're gonna remake it and keep on going. We still have probably 15 or so traps to check yet today, and then off to that other property to set some more. Okay, we'll check back in. Yesterday, day 2, ended up with 3 coyotes and another badger. So it was 86 degrees out here, so I wasn't too motivated in the afternoon to set more traps. It was just too hot. And I have a family thing tonight, so I won't be able to set more today, but we're sitting at about, I don't know, 60 some. But what I got here is just I caught a coyote here last year as well, but just edge of a stubble field, running east and west, and then just this no water creek running through it, and then the edge of the field, you know, just keeps going off towards the east over there. So just a spot. I was hoping a coyote would be running this edge of this creek, but nope, another badger. So we are going to take care of it, rake everything back up, and probably place a trap right back where it was. I mean, you can see that they're just not fully furred at all. So absolutely worthless on the fur market. Another nice catch with the MB 550. So we'll take care of this one and keep on going down the line. Okay, check day 3. Got an inside corner of a pretty big pasture, and so you got a bunch of trails coming from the south and the east right to that corner of the pasture, and then they go out to the north and to the west, and kind of put a flat set in right there. urine on that post, thinking I would get a coyote, and instead we got a stupid raccoon. Big raccoon, but they're not worth anything, so we're gonna take care of this guy and then reset it. But yeah, he's a big coyote, or big raccoon. So, all right, no coyotes yet today. We will keep after it. All right, start of check day 4. Check day 3 ended up with no coyotes. I didn't get through the full line. So I got a raccoon and that badger, that was it. So just getting going this morning. This is like the 4th trap, and got a coyote sitting here in the dirt hole. And this is just a north-south section line road, if you want to call that. In between stubble field to the west, another stubble field to the east, old abandoned farmyard to the north. With cattle, there's pasture, there was cattle in it, and there was some scat along this road, so figured I'd set it, and there we got number 6 on the year. So it's really windy this morning, so everything's going to be done through the windshield, or you won't be able to hear me. So we're going to go ahead and take care of this coyote and remake the set and continue. So we'll check back in. All right, 2 traps later, got another coyote here. This was a dirt hole with land 140, which is triple meat and fox lure and fox urine. The last one was on the bobcat-based lucky bait with an early season coyote lure. So what we have here is the edge of a stubble field going up a hill, and there's kind of a 2-track trail that kind of goes through here, separating the stubble field from the one I'm in. And then this is the southwest corner of that pasture where I just got that coyote, which would have been on the east side of the pasture. If you follow this fence line that you can see in front, off to the east, you'll run right into that farmyard. So maybe half a mile from where we just got that other one. So another nice looking coyote. Young pup, probably got his brother or sister back in that other one. So we're gonna remake it and keep on going. But so far, really good morning. Very happy. You got yourself a one-way ticket to Canada. All right, on to the next one. All right, got another coyote here. We got a fence line running north and south. Separating 2 stubble fields. Sorry about the camera, but it is so windy out, I can't go outside. So, got a coyote right there a couple days ago, and remade it. Kind of got a trench set because they had the hole all tore up. And then I also put in this set just in case I had a coyote shy of the catch circle. So, got this one. Kind of a darker fur. You can see hips are a little thin yet. But got it on a dirt hole with a mouse-based jarbo and TK lure, which is the beaver caster bait. So number 3 on the day, and still got quite a few traps to go. This is the 2nd trap of the other property, so I still have like 30 30 to 40 traps to check on this property yet. So we've got a long way to go. Hopefully we got some more. So we're going to remake it and move on down. Alright, here's the trap fence line and dirt hole at Lucky, which is the bobcat based bait, and got this badger. And I must have literally just caught this thing because he didn't dig at all. He's just like a coyote, you know. So good thing is I'll be able to remake the set. He didn't tear it up hardly at all. So we'll just remake it and then keep going. I don't know what I'm going to do with him. I don't want to take him and just shoot him and then throw him, you know, away. Well, a coyote's going to find him and go eat it. So I'm going to have to take it with me and then dispose of it somewhere else. So animals were moving last night with this cold front coming through, but not what we want. We don't want the badgers. Alright, we'll check back in. Alright, start of check day 5, third trap here in the morning, and got us a coyote. Getting going a little bit early because I got more traps out. So wind's supposed to come up again to 40 today, but just the situation that we have here is the southern edge of a stubble field, and then this creek parallels it running east and west. And again, just one of those edges where, you know, coyotes should be traveling looking for mice and everything else. So pretty easy location to pick. So it makes number 9 and number 1 on the day. Yesterday I ended with 3 coyotes and that badger. So hopefully we can get better than that today. So like I said, we're just getting going. Third trap of the day. Hopefully this continues. So we will check back in. Here's another coyote. The edge of a stubble field. This fence is a east-west fence that separates the stubble field from just a non-plowed up area. And this is a 2-track road that I'm on that runs north and south, just connecting 2 fields together. So just one of them edges again, and add a dirt hole with Lucky and Dog Trot, which is a coyote gland lure. So looks like a nice dog. So doesn't have a really tore up too bad, and I know she didn't, or he didn't get to my bait, so hopefully we can just kind of rake it up and remake it. So 10 on the year, 2nd of today, and hopefully it keeps going. Just coming to the next trap, just headed straight west from that last coyote I just got, and just the low corner of the stubble field with a pasture in the background and just like a watershed, and then that watershed goes into a little draw, and then everything beyond that is a big pasture as well. So just another edge, and just thought I would stay up here just to kind of show you the bigger picture. So it looks like a really nice dog. This was a dirt hole with Land 140 and CK lure with a little fox urine. So we're gonna go down, take care of this one, and then keep moving. Number 3 on the day. So far so good. All right, still check day 5. Really nice looking coyote here. Another dirt hole with Jarbo. Jarbo for bait, and Dog Trot, which is coyote gland. This one's a really pale coyote. What we have here So what I have here is a little group of trees that used to have like a pond or a stock dam in it, and it's just the upper end of a watershed in a stubble field, and then it runs off to the south and then heads over towards where those cattle are to the south. And I can hear another coyote howling. So anyway, number four for the day. Probably gonna move this trap just because he has it dug up so much. We've got a lot of open spots here, so we'll move it. We're gonna move it and see if we can get another one. Take us out on the song. We'll check back in, everybody. Alright, got another coyote. Outside corner of a stubble field, and then where he's standing is a pasture. Fence line running east and west, and then north and south. Then we got a big rock pile, and then the fence just runs straight south from where I'm at. Got two sets here, one on either side of that old railroad ties, and he came into the dirt hole with Lucky and GH2, my version of GH2, which is kind of just beaver castor and skunk. So got this one. Looks like a pretty nice coyote again. Number 5 and 12 or 13 so far in the year. So we're going to see how tore up he has it. It looks not too bad, so I should be able to find the dirt hole and just remake it. Because I got that other set there. If I get a coyote that is a little trap shy of the catch circle. So we're going to take care of it and move on down the line. The wind's starting to pick up, so from here on out, if we get anything, it's going to be, through the windshield again. Good old North Dakota. Breezy. They called for breezy today. Well, breezy in North Dakota is 20 to 30. So it is what it is. So we'll check back in if we get something else.